Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Penpals P.S. This week we've got a letter from someone named Ciro, who lives in Carlton, Victoria. Now, I've already looked at this one once already, so it's not necessarily going to be a live reaction, but it's still a pretty funny letter, and I wanted to share it with you guys, so let's have a look. So the first thing that I found in Ciro's letter was this little bit of artwork here, and it's two cats, one of which is holding a drumstick up in the air. The other's just sitting there with a game controller next to it, and it has this egg yolk sticker next to it. Yeah, that's really good actually. I'm glad that Cero sent in some art, and it goes in well with what I said last time on Penpals P.S. If any of you guys out there are artists, please feel free to send me some art. Anyway, moving on to Ciro's letter. She says, "Yo, what up, Nate? Did you like the drawing? You said you had two cats like games and music, so I put 2 and 2 together, and bam! The cloud farted it out. No, seriously, it went like..." And she's drawn a picture. "You can call me Cero. It's actually the name of a character I made. I still haven't decided how it's pronounced, like yellow or like Ciro, so you can say it whichever way you think is better. I'm 19 this year, the 3rd Sunday of May. I'm originally from Southeast Asia, and I came here to study. Life so far in Melbourne has been great. Compared to the country I'm from, Malaysia, I find it way safer, and public transport is like the bomb. Back in Malaysia, I would live in constant fear of danger. I'd even be scared of going out to my garden because I might get kidnapped or something. But here, wow. I can walk to my place after dark and won't be as scared. I'd be scared of leaving my house alone, but here I am doing it every day. It's great. I'm not saying it's 100% safe here in Australia, but, well, compared to Malaysia, food in Malaysia is really good though. That's what I've heard as well. So it's a shame you had to leave that behind, but I've heard the food in Melbourne is really good too. So, you know, I love animals. I'm actually looking into fostering, but that'd have to wait for when I move into my own apartment. I've thought about doing that too, actually, because Crystal's allergic to dogs, but I'm trying to see if we can find a breed that she's not so allergic to. So fostering might be a good idea for us as well. On to my hobbies. I love drawing, photography, and playing games. Mostly on PC though. I have a 3DS, but money is always on the error 404 not found status. Basically she's saying she doesn't have any money. I've only played some Pokemon games on it. As for PC, I've been playing CS, Dota, and Left 4 Dead 2. I usually only play when my friends do. It's just more fun. Oh, and music. Don't make fun of me. I like K-pop, but I listen to piano. A J-rock band, and some ballads too. That's fine. I mean, you know, I found over the years that people get really sort of weird about other people's musical tastes, but when you start to understand that it's subjective and that people can like, you know, different kinds of music that you may consider to be awful, then, I don't know, you start to get a more deeper understanding of stuff. Of course that means I also love dramas and anime, TV shows and movies. I like a variety of genres, except horror with ghosts. That thing can get out of my face. Ironically, am I using this right? I love gore and psychological thriller, but I can't stand ghosts. Funny, eh? I mean, you don't like ghosts. Whatever. Irony doesn't matter. It's currently 8:15 a.m., 11th of May, 2017. And I'm glad that I noticed that my camera is about to reset. Starting now. Okay. 7 degrees Celsius, according to Google. I slept from 6:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., and I have been awake since. Played games, finished an assignment, ate sausages. Yep. Sleep schedule upside down, but I feel like I get more done. That's the way I am too, so don't feel too bad. Enough about me, let's talk about you now, and your cats. What do you do to relieve stress? What movies or shows have you watched lately? What are your cats' names? How old are they? Do you play with them? Do they stare at you at night, wanting to eat you and your soul? What are some games you play? Have you ever been to Tasmania before? That's quite a bombardment of questions, so I'll just answer them all now. What do I do to relieve stress? I play the drums. That's my #1 way of relieving stress. I haven't been able to do it lately though, unfortunately. What movies or shows have you watched lately? Fargo. That's a great show. For those who are interested, it's a crime drama, but you don't need to know any more than that. Seriously, don't spoil it, just watch it. What are your cats' names? Paprika and Arya. How old are they? One is going on 3, the other is going on 2 or something? I don't know right now. I don't know off the top of my head. Do you play with them? Of course. They always, you know, as you can see, they kind of follow us around everywhere, so we give them plenty of attention. Do they stare at you at night wanting to... Probably. Just a couple nights ago, I was just getting into bed and I was getting comfortable. I shut my eyes and sort of stretched, and as soon as I opened my eyes, Paprika was probably about this far away from my face. That was one of the scariest things that's happened to me in a long time. What are some games you play? Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood is coming out like tomorrow, so that's going to be my main occupier of time. Outside of that, I'm playing through Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 again. I just beat 1, so I'm mostly playing through 2. I'm playing a lot of different games at the moment, basically is what I'm trying to say. My Steam game library is gigantic, and I can't keep up. So what I should really do is stop buying games and play some of the ones that I've already got, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, have you ever been to Tasmania before? No, but I'd love to. You're probably thinking, hey, this girl's crazy, while internally screaming, right? You're okay. Just kidding, I ain't crazy, nor am I a Koreaboo or a weeaboo. This is my first ever letter to someone. I'm a little old-fashioned and would love to see your letter in my hungry mailbox. I seriously can't wait for it. I thought it would be a waste to leave this whole page empty, so here's Ciro. I drew this furry ball of whatever when I was 9 or 10 in math class. Math class is great. I love math class. It's where all your imagination flows out, if you know what I mean. So Cero can emit fire too, and can spin itself into a quick-ass ball like Sonic. So when you combine the two, what do you get? That's right, a fireball. Isn't that great and deadly? Alright, well that was Ciro's letter, guys. It doesn't get much weirder than that, so after seeing that drawing at the end there, I kind of feel like I've just been talking to a little round fox person this whole time. So it sort of puts things into a very bizarre perspective. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Penpals P.S. Cero, and also Garrett and Danny, for that matter, from last time. Just make sure you keep an eye on the mail, because I'll be sending you guys letters very soon. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. I think I said that already once, and I'll see you next time. Bye!